Hi, my name is Cathleen Tseng, and I'm the owner and creative director of Sunny Kilogram. In this day and age, it's always a good idea to have a website. Whether you are a business owner, an artist, a writer, or even a student, a dedicated website or web address will present you or your organization in a favorable and professional light. So today I'm going to talk about how to get your web address to start a website. The first step in obtaining a web address is coming up with a name. Try to think of a name that is short and memorable. Also, if the name is composed of more than one word, make sure that it looks good when compounded together without spaces. For example, starttalking.com might sound good but will look weird when compounded together and increase the chance of people mistyping it because of the two T's. After you've decided on a good name, you need to make sure that it's not taken. There are a lot of free services out there that let you check whether or not a domain name is another word for web address, so these free services let you check whether or not these domain names are taken. For example, you can go to instantdomainsearch.com. Okay? And in this input box here, search for a domain name that you want. So let's search for poetry. Unfortunately, poetry.com is already taken. So if this were my original choice, I would probably have to go back to the drawing board. If the domain name is not taken, then you're in luck. The next step in obtaining a web address is to pay a fee to register it with a domain registration company. There are a lot of different companies out there that provide this service. GoDaddy is probably the most famous one, but if you do a Google search for domain registration companies, you'll see a lot more options. Okay, navigate to godaddy.com. And for our demonstration purposes, I'm going to attempt to purchase the domain name Poetry is Love. All right, so let's type that in here and click on search. Great. This domain name is available, so let's go ahead and add it to the shopping cart. Notice it shows up right away over here. And let's head to the checkout. Okay, and I usually skip all these extras just because if I find out I need them, I can always add them later. So let's just go ahead and click on continue to skip. And this is now a pretty standard online shopping order page. So, you can choose how long you want to purchase this domain for. Let's go ahead and just choose 1 year and click on checkout. And from here, it's really just pretty simple. You either create an account or if you already have one, just enter your information and then follow the screen prompt to complete the order. The process of purchasing a web address should be very similar regardless of which domain registration company you choose. Simply follow the instructions on screen, pay with your credit card, and the domain name should be yours. Sometimes companies will offer free domain registration with the purchase of any web hosting plan. A web hosting plan is what actually allows you to put your website up at the current web address that you're purchasing. But that's a topic for another day. So, until next time, take care.